Okay, so let's do Hello World from an IDE inside Anaconda. So go ahead and open up Anaconda Navigator. It should do many things like this. And here's what it looks like. All of these are environments where you can run Python scripts. So let's use Spyder because it's kind of a nice lightweight one. So click Launch and it'll launch Spyder for you. Here it's telling me that Spyder can use kites to provide better and more accurate code completions for popular scientific computation packages. So that sounds fine. Let's install kite. I'll let it do its thing. And it's continuing to install. I've been sitting here for a little while. And it wants to configure Git, which is fine with me. And we'll restart. Okay, so this seems cool, but I am going to close it for the purpose of the first couple of tutorials here. Alright, so let's do Hello World and a few basic things, and then in the next video we'll really get into some of the syntax of Python, for real. So here in Spyder you see two panels. In the right-hand panel, this is the interactive shell. Where it says in, that indicates that you're going to type in input, which is a Python command that you want to execute. And one tells you how many inputs you have, or which input you're entering right now. So this is my first input. So you can type print hello world, hit enter, and it will display hello world. And you see now it's prompting us for input number 2. So if I wanted to assign 3 to a new variable a, like that, then I could print a, and it would display the value that's been assigned to a. So this is similar to running Python from your command prompt. It's got some nicer syntax highlighting, and it's showing you what the inputs are, but it's not substantively different. In the left-hand panel, this is where, whoa, okay, Kate. In the left-hand panel, this is where you could type actually longer programs, and then you would run them here, and you would actually see them execute in the right-hand panel. So I guess let's actually do that same thing. Let's say a equals 3, b equals 5. Let's print a plus b, or let's print value is a plus b. And if you run it, notice that we haven't reset a new session here. So when I'm running the file, it's running as input 4. And this is actually how you're running the file. So you could type this yourself if you had a Python script and run it yourself. You wouldn't need to actually use the IDE button. But it's running the script over here on the left. Something to be careful about is if you've defined variables up here, those variables remain declared when you run your file. So you might have reason to want to restart the session. So if you want to, you can right-click and say Restart Kernel. And that will run a fresh version of your Python interpreter, and then you can start all over again from scratch. Okay, come on back next time, and we'll cover some of the basic syntax.